have a funny story. Well, it's not really funny, but it was eye-opening to me as I wrap up. I was at TJ Maxx and I have put myself on a budget because I have some financial goals that I have set for myself. So sometimes I will allow myself to shop and give myself a limit. So there were some items that I put in the cart when I got up to the register. When she gave me the total, I had gone a little bit over the limit that I had set for myself. So I decided to put a pair of pants back. And I said, well, I'm not going to get these. So, put these back. And the cashier, she was like, oh, well, maybe when you get the money, they'll still be here. And I said, what? I said, well, it's not about that. I have the money. I'm just trying to be disciplined. And she was like, oh, oh. And so, first of all, you can't count people's pockets or assume their financial situation. But the thing was, I was using discipline. I knew my limits and I was respecting my limit and I was not going to go over it because I wanted to be disciplined. And I don't know, who that will help, but just because we have it doesn't mean we need to spend it. We need to stick with the plan, stay within our limits, honor the limits that we have set for ourselves, honor the limits that have been set for us, sometimes involuntarily, sometimes physical limitations that we need to honor. But nonetheless, limits are limits, and we need to be aware of them and honor them. And we can push past our limits. I could have just said, oh, I could have justified in my head going over my limit as far as the budget with the shopping, but why? Why? Because then I'll only be mad at myself when I haven't reached my financial goal at the end of the month. So in order to stay accountable to myself, I put it back because not because I couldn't afford it, but because I wanted to be disciplined. And I just pray for all of us to be more disciplined, to be at peace with our limitations, to know when to pace ourselves and when to push ourselves. This has been a Get the Pen moment. My name is Janine. Have a great one. Thank you.